Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and we'll begin with the lecture 3 of topic variation. Uh, lecture 3 or lecture 4, I guess it's lecture number 4, so sorry. Lecture 3 ho gaya tha. So let's begin with lecture number 4. Uh, and We have studied indirect variation. We solved a few questions based on it, isn't it? And also, we are going to continue with the exercise. So I hope you are revising, since every time it won't be possible to revise each and every concept again and again. And since it's an open platform, I request you all to go back to the lecture series you want, lecture number you want. It's always accessible to you. And please do the needful by doing so, okay? And let's begin with today's session. I'll just close my video so that there is a full screen view, okay? I'm recording. So let's begin. The boxes are to be filled with apples in a heap. Okay, it means I need to fill a box. Apple भरना है मुझे वो box में. If 24 apples are put in a box, मतलब suppose एक box में, suppose this is one box. In one box, suppose there are 24 apples. Okay. Uh, Again, excuse me for my so sweet handwriting. I'll better use this. So suppose in each box, yeah, in one box there are going to be 24 apples. 24 apples. Okay. And further they are asking me that if 24 apples are put in a box, 27 box are needed. मतलब अगर एक बॉक्स में 24 एप्पल है तो मुझे 27 बॉक्स लगेंगे. So I'll require 27 box. Try to understand the question, okay? 27 boxes are needed. Now if 36 apple, now suppose in one box, suppose this is one relation. Now we need to find for the other case which they are given me, that is suppose 36 apples are filled in a box. मतलब एक बॉक्स में अगर 36 apples है तो how much box I will require? X box. तो मुझे कितना बॉक्स लगेगा? X box. तो बेसिकली यही अपने को पूछा है क्वेश्चन में. I hope you have understood. So let me not use the word X and so much here. I will require how many box are required. ठीक है, जैसा पूछा है. Let me keep the question in same language. Then let's continue. I hope now this is bit easier to understand. Okay, so let me just write it in the descriptive way so that it's very clear to understand. मतलब समझने के लिए easy रहेगा. So let the number of apples be x. Let the number of apples be x. In mathematics, we call x and y as variables since उनका values fixed नहीं होता. It varies from case to case. And here boxes needed to fill them, and let the number of boxes needed to fill them, and boxes needed to fill them be y. Okay, clear? See, now there is a simple logic. More the apples in a box, less box will require. Okay, more the apples in the box. अगर एक बॉक्स में ज्यादा एप्पल है, more the apples in a box, कॉमन लेस बॉक्स विल बी रिक्वायर्ड, लेस बॉक्सेस विल बी रिक्वायर्ड. बराबर ना? अगर एक बॉक्स में ज्यादा एप्पल आ रहे हैं तो मुझे कम बॉक्स लगेंगे, लेस बॉक्सेस विल बी रिक्वायर्ड. And less the number of apples in a box, less the apples in a box, more boxes will be required. मतलब अगर एप्पल कम डाला बॉक्स में तो मुझे टोटल बॉक्स ज्यादा लगेंगे. ओके, इट मींस दैट अगर एप्पल एक बॉक्स में ज्यादा तो नंबर ऑफ बॉक्स कम, या फिर एप्पल एक बॉक्स में कम तो नंबर ऑफ बॉक्स ज्यादा. So this is the simplest form of the question, simplest form of question in which I can explain. Okay, it means that this is a case of inverse variation. Therefore, there is a inverse variation. Yeah, indirect variation, whatever you are comfortable with. Okay, there is a inverse variation. There is a inverse variation. Okay, now therefore x is inversely proportional to y. This is going to be my normal equation, sorry, normal proportionality. Then I need to put it into equal to sign. So proportional हट गया and आ गया k. Sorry, x is equal to k upon y, where k is a constant. Just give me a moment, students. So x is equal to k upon y. X is equal to k upon y, where k is a constant. K is a constant. Okay. Therefore, x is equal to ky can be also written as xy is equal to k. Okay. And this is my equation of variation. Is equation of variation. When x is equal to 24, oh god, this crows want to come now. When x is equal to 24, y is equal to 27. Okay. Therefore, 24 into 27 is equal to k. I want you all to pause the video and try to solve by yourself. K is equal to 648, and this is nothing but constant of variation. I hope this is a normal process which we do and it is clear up to here. So xy is going to be 648. Xy is equal to 648. Now you can simplify or substitute. Now you can substitute in this case. In this equation, xy is equal to 648. Okay, this is going to be your constant of variation. Xy is equal to 648. ये equation of variation है. So sorry, equation of variation. Okay. Now, when 36 apples are put in a box, what is the number of box? It is, what is apple? They are x. See the first line of the notebook. So, substituting x is equal to 36, and I am going to get x is equal to 36, and I am going to get 36 into y is equal to 648. अभी ये तो सादा division है. 648 upon 36. This is going to be 18. I assume that this simple division you all can do. So my question was how many boxes will be needed? So therefore answer is therefore 18 boxes will be needed. I hope this is clear to you. Any questions? Please go through this. Yes? Please go through this entire question, read the question again. If there is anything, please do let me know in the comment section. And on the other hand, I would also suggest please go through the solution. Go simultaneously, okay? So that it's easy for you, okay? Just give me a moment, students. So we'll just go for next question. And till the time you all can copy. Okay, so shall I start with the next question? I hope that next question is visible to you all on the screen, isn't it? And what is that? Write the following statement using symbol of variation. So what is the first part of the question? That the wavelength of sound denoted by L and its frequency are in inverse variation. So sound L and frequency, this is F, are in inverse variation. Inverse मतलब 1 upon S, 1 upon F. ठीक है, 1 upon something. So sound is denoted by L is inversely proportional to frequency. तो हम लोग ऐसे लिखते हैं. Isn't it? Shall I solve the second sub part or shall I leave it up to you? Okay, come on. I will do that. The intensity. Okay, wait. Let me just check whether the question is visible or not. Not yet. Just give me a moment. It will be visible. Yes. So the intensity denoted by I of light varies inversely with the square of distance d of a screen from the lamp, isn't it? So in this case, क्या बोला है? Intensity of light varies inversely. Intensity of light varies inversely. मतलब intensity denoted by I is inversely proportional to distance denoted by D, but only distance या फिर square of its distance. So it is square of its distance. So it is inversely proportional to 1 upon D square. I hope now it's clear. Yes, shall I go with the fourth question? Yes, let me go with the fifth question then. Come on, let's start with the fifth question, isn't it? So fifth question is, just give me a moment, I'll paste it out. Okay, I hope it's good now. So x is inversely proportional to root y. When x is equal to 40, then y is equal to 16. If x is equal to 10, find y. It's very simple. See, they have already given the frame, that is x is inversely proportional to 1 upon root of y. It means that x is equal to k upon root y, where k is a constant, isn't it? Where k is a constant, okay? And what else can we write over here? Can we form the equation of variation? So it would be x into root y is equal to k. This is nothing but my equation of variation. Hope it makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. Okay. So now, when x is equal to 40, see they have given me one case. So with using that case, I'm going to find value of k. So when x is equal to 40, comma, y is equal to 16, isn't it? So 40 into root 16 is equal to k. But what is root 16, my dear child? So it is 4. So 40 into 4 is equal to k. And therefore, what is the value of k? It is 160, isn't it? Now, this k is equal to 160 is constant of variation, isn't it? Now, what is the equation of variation? So, x root y is equal to 160. This is my equation of variation, isn't it? Equation of variation. Therefore, 40 into root 16 is equal to k. Or you can write it as 40 into 4 is equal to k. Whatever. So ये तो हो गया था पहले ही हमने लिखा था. Now what is the question asking me to do so? So my question is asking is when x is equal to 10, find the value of y. So simple. When x is equal to 10, y is equal to what? So therefore, when x is equal to 10, x is equal to 10 बोलेगा तो we need to substitute in equation of variation, isn't it? So 10 into root of y is equal to 160. So I would suggest रूट वाई को एक साइड रखो, ये हो जाएगा 160 अपॉन 10. रूट वाई को एक तरफा कर दो. ओ माय गॉड, द मोमेंट आई यूज एक तरफा वर्ड, हाफ ऑफ द पीपल आर इंटरेस्टेड, व्यूज बढ़ जाता है. Anyway, so root y is equal to 16. Now I suggest do squaring on both sides to remove that root. Squaring on both sides. Why I'm doing so? Since I'm interested to find the value of y and not root y, isn't it? So इधर squaring on both sides करेंगे तो हो जाएगा y is equal to 16 square. Therefore, y is equal to 256. And I hope it's very clear to you. Okay. Now, x varies inversely. Just give me a moment. I'll space the next question for you all. So last question for today. In fact, so with this we complete indirect variation also. And there is one more exercise given in the textbook which deals with time, speed, and work. Okay. So basically that we will cover in next session if possible. And again, there is one question, okay, where we need to check. So if possible, we'll try to cover that. Let's see. We can cover everything in one lecture. It's not a big deal. Let's check. Okay. First of all, we'll complete this last question. X varies inversely as Y. Means X is inversely proportional to Y. It means X is equal to K upon Y. So इसमें तो कुछ सोचने का वाला बात ही नहीं है. X is equal to K upon Y. Okay. So where K is a constant, where K is a constant. Then equation of variation, X into Y is equal to K. This is my equation of variation. Okay. Then what else I can do? Equation of variation मिल गया. Now when X is equal to 15, comma Y is equal to 10, इससे मुझे क्या मिलेगा? इससे मुझे K का वैल्यू मिलेगा. So XY, that is 15 into 10 is equal to K. Therefore 150 is equal to K. So I would suggest write it in this way. K is equal to 150. Okay. This is a constant. Don't forget. So it is a constant. It's constant of variation. Constant of variation. I'm writing the short form of constant. You all don't do so. Okay. Now equation of variation. So equation of variation के लिए xy is equal to 150. This is my equation of variation. Okay. This is my equation of variation. Now we will substitute case wise. When x is equal to 20, y का वैल्यू कितनी आए? So therefore 20 into y is equal to 150. So y is equal to 150 upon 20. Y is equal to 150 upon 2. Y is equal to कितनी आएगा? बोलो बोलो कितना आएगा? 150 upon 2, 150 रुपया देगा. तो 150 से 2 डिवाइड करो, कितना आएगा? ए 150 अपॉन 2 नहीं रे बाबा, दोनों जीरो कट होएगा. 15 अपॉन 2. वही मैं सोच रही है 150 जाएगा क्यों नहीं है, जा क्यों नहीं रहा है. ओके, जस्ट जोकिंग. कमिंग बैक टू माय नॉर्मल एक्सेंट. हॉरिबल क्वेश्चन. 15 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 बोलो. y इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? 7.5. तो ये हो गया मेरा y is equal to 7.5. So what is this was asked to me? Yes, this was asked to me. So finally I am done with this exercise. Meet you all in next lecture very soon. In fact today only I'll try to record next lecture also. And in this week we will complete with our topic variation. Just let me check if anything else is there. I'll just share the textbook. Okay, so see, next question is based on time work speed. I expect you all to please read this part so to understand what is time work speed entire thing about. Okay, so let me just take few questions. If I before going toward the lecture 5, let me complete these questions today. Okay, so half part of lecture 5 I will complete now only. See, because we need to check which of the following are of inverse variation. अब ये कोई भी कर सकता है, ठीक है? Even you all can do. So just give me a moment. I'll just switch off my video so that I can paste this question for you all. And I'll go back, switch to my OneNote. Go back to lecture number 5. Again, there is nothing mentioned over here. So these questions are based on time work speed. Time work speed. So if you all want, I can record a separate lecture. It's not a big deal with me. Okay, I will record a separate lecture. Don't worry. Chalo, we end the session for today over here. Okay, we'll come back soon with this part. Bye bye. Have a good day.